we get back at it again on this lovely, warm Thursday evening with the Downforce Racing Series, round 4 of Season 8 here in the Lone Star State, Texas Motor Speedway, presented by MaxSpeedTV. Of course, everybody, including myself, very new to this league, and of course, Bristol last week. Several cautions at Bristol. That is behind them. Now they got to tackle Texas here tonight, but glad to see everybody out there already in chat here this evening. Been watching practice here. They just did a pit party. Didn't turn out very well, and you've still got some drivers that are still out here, several actually. So I think they'll get that figured out before race time. But how's everybody doing? Myself, Joshua Medlock, up here on the microphone again for y'all for the 150 lap race here at Texas. Go ahead and dive down to our pre-race analytics here tonight. Of course, a night race. From what I understand, most of the races are night races. Now, next week, it will not be a night race. We'll get more on that here in just a second. But got a little bit of a wind out there at about 4 miles an hour, an air temp of 65, a track temp of 67, so it's kind of about, even. 150 laps, 225 miles, a total of 4 sets, including the set they start with. However, 3 behind the wall. This is going to be a tire race here tonight. These guys are going to burn these tires up. They are going to have to save as much as they can. Now, the fuel window is about 48 to 52 laps. That's still a lot of laps on a set of tires, and I'm hearing that if you're running strong, you're gonna burn them up before that fuel run. So they got to save tires. I don't think fuel will be an issue here tonight. 48 to 52, as I said. Now, pit road is another issue we're going to have to keep an eye on. Don't want to mess up on pit road at all. Pit road speed here is 45 miles an hour with a pace speed of 55. Almost said 65. But we're going to go ahead and get to our points here tonight. Our top 16 here. I forgot to add in the other 4 again, but we've got Patty still up at the top spot at 154. Glacier there in second at 153. He is only 1 back behind Patty now after last week at Bristol. Very close between them two. Hollingsworth here in third at 143. He is 11 behind the leader and 10 behind Glacier. Gunther in fourth, up 2 spots at 117. 37 behind the leader and 26 behind Hollingsworth. Bonanno down a spot into 5th at 116, 38 behind the leader, 1 behind Gunther. We've got Whitaker up 2 spots into 6th at 106, 48 behind the leader and 10 behind Bonanno. Lacavara, that is Rob there. He's going to stay where he's at in 7th at 100 even, 54.6 behind Whitaker. Pazzini, I called him Pizza last week. Pazzini up 2 spots into 8th at 98 points. He is 56 behind the leader and 2 behind Lacavara there. Baker going to stay where he's at 9th at 84, 70 behind the leader and 14 behind Pazzini. Barrington is up a spot, crack at the top 10 here in 10th at 83 points, 71 behind the leader and 1 behind Baker. Holyfield is going to be down 6 spots into 11th at 76 points, 78 behind the leader and 7 behind Barrington. Adams up 3 spots, crack of the top 12 and 12th at 72, 82 behind the leader and 4 behind Holyfield. Harris is going to stay where he's at in 13th at 70, 84 points behind the leader, 2 behind Adams. Morris down 2 spots there into 14th at 68, 86 points behind the leader, 2 behind Harris. Then we've got Farball back here, cracking the top 15, up 4 positions from last week at Bristol, 66 points, 88 behind the leader and 2 behind Morris. Then here, rounding out our top 16, Woods is going to be down 2 spots at 44. He is going to be in 16th, 110 behind the leader and 22 points behind a Farball here. Still very close between each and every one of the drivers and still a lot of racing to go. Of course, like I said, Bristol last week, I had some cautions out there, short track racing as usual. Texas, 1.5 miles. It is bigger, it is wider. I think if these guys can get going and get those, long green flag runs, we will possibly see some separation out here. Now, like I said last week for the first broadcast, it is an open fixed setup. With that being said, I will explain that again tonight, but first we're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying will be either underway or close to being underway when we come back.
So proudly we hailed, and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the brave? In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying is underway here tonight. Now, they get 5 minutes of qualifying, 2 laps. That is what the first 5 minutes are for. The last 5 minutes is the drivers' meeting and just, you know, some stuff to go over with the admins and the drivers. So it is not a full 10-minute qual. However, I will be able to interview the pole sitter during that drivers' meeting top deal, depending on who, of course, gets the pole. But right now we got Charles Woods going up to the top spot. Hanover 5th there in 2nd. Thomas Taylor currently 3rd. Cody Eldred 4th, and Mark Walker in 5th. Pretty much everybody is out here. I see 2 that have not entered the track. Hoop Baker and Bentley Glacier. Cody Eldred up at the top here, knocking back Charles Woods there in 2nd. John Weaver out here as well. Some of these drivers are fixing to be done with their laps. Cody's been out here several laps. Jeff Hollingsworth, like may be done here tonight, qualifying. Nick Pazzini out here on the racetrack. Cody out there in chat, ready to race. Steve Buhala out here. Evan Gunther up to the top in the 16. And there goes Ryan Patty up at the top in that beautiful 30 Kellogg's machine. Like Steve Buhala there in 17th. Jeff Hollingsworth 16th right now. Ryan Patty still up at the top spot here. Coming down to the final minute left here in qualifying. Tyrone Harris right now in 8th. John Weaver, Jeff Hollingsworth going up to 3rd. Oh, 3 watching, 5 likes already. Well, share it, get it out there, folks. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever. Okay, I think we're good to go. Having some technical issues over here, but I think we're good to go here tonight. Looks like Jeff Hollingsworth is going to be our driver taking the pole out here tonight. We'll see if we can get Hollingsworth down here. That is who I have on pole here this evening. So let's go ahead and drag him down here tonight from the other guys' room here this evening. Jeff, got a copy? Jeff Hollingsworth, got a copy? All right, we'll go ahead and put him back up there. I think everybody can hear me. I think, qualifying is done. They're in their driver's meeting here, so see here who else I can pull up here tonight. We go with the one of Tyrone Harris here. We'll give it a minute. But how's everybody doing out there tonight? Okay, good. Everybody's coming back. All right, well, Pausini is sitting at the entrance of pit road. Steve Buhala is on track. On, folks, I'm going to step away here real quick and see if I'm still actually in the lobby. Alrighty, folks, I am not in the lobby right now. I am jumping back in as we speak. Give me just a few minutes to get back in there. Alrighty, folks, we are gridding here tonight. We'll try to get them on the grid as quickly as we can. Let's go ahead and get them on the grid here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth is going to grab the pole out here tonight with a 29-187. Congratulations to Jeff on pole. Ryan Patty there going to be starting on the outside of him in second. Kevin Gunther third. Cody Eldred in fourth. Vinny Bonanno there in fifth. Now, Mike Whitaker there in sixth. Ron Holyfield seventh. Charles Woods in eighth. Tyrone Harris ninth. And Hanover Fist in 10th. Thomas Taylor in 11th. Nick Pazzini in 12th. Steve Buhala 13th. Lonnie Barrington 14th. Sean Weaver 15th. Kerry Morrison 16th. Mark Walker 17th. Bentley Glacier not qualifying here tonight. He's going to start 18th. And Hoop Baker is going to start in 19th here this evening. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get Jeff Hollingsworth down here real quick. Let me go find him. Jeff, got a copy real quick, bud?
Yes.
Yeah, we having some technical issues over here, so I want to talk to you real quick. Grabbing the pole out here tonight, bud, at Texas. How does it feel? What do you got to do here tonight, man?
It feels tight off the tube, and I think it tires. You got to save them tires, man. That's the thing.
Tires.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's going to be tonight. All right, Jeff, well, good luck out there, and congratulations on pole here tonight.
Yeah, thanks. Wave to my son-in-law, probably watching. So, hey, Zach, how you doing, brother?
All right. Getting back up there to the team here tonight. And we are going to be down into 3 here this evening, folks. Pull those belts tight one more time. About ready to go green flag racing here at Texas. That pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. 19 drivers here tonight. Pretty good turnout. Pretty good field. Pace car is off and away. Now we're just waiting on the green. Here we go, folks. The Lone Star State. There's the green. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Racing here tonight at Texas for the Downforce Racing Series Round 4 of Season 8. Oh, whoa! We had 4 wide back here, 3 wide going on back here in the back. Wow! Already they're killing it. Lap 1 here at Texas. I think now everybody's trying to figure out what line they want to be in. A battle for the lead already. Ryan Patty did lead the first lap from Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeez, y'all seen that back here around Hanover, Bentley, Dick, Thomas. Looks like they are doing some battling here as well. 57 and the 20, Thomas Taylor. Nick Pazzini coming in there in that 20. Already knocking it off the board here tonight. Charles Woods. Ooh, got the 21 of Steve Buhaler right here. Ooh. That on the outside. That is Bentley Glacier. Started in 18th. And he is already cracked to the top 10 in 9th. Man. That Tide 19 machine. Still side by side, Jeff Hollingsworth trying to lead a lap here. Is he gonna be able to do it? No. Ryan Patty got it again on the outside. 16 of Kevin Gunther. Ooh, now Jeff's gonna pull it right in front of that 30 and a little bump from the 30 to the 97. Gonna slow the momentum down of Jeff Hollingsworth. That's gonna allow Gunther to get around. Cody Eldred in the mix here now. Ryan goes all the way back to 5th. Still got Hanover 5th. Steve Buhalo, Lonnie Barrington, Thomas Taylor right here together. John Weaver coming up to him. Mike Whitaker. I want to call him Matt for some oddball reason. Mike Whitaker. Kerry Morris is right here too in 18th, right behind that 707. Then we got Old Hoop Baker back here running in 19, just hanging out, doing his own thing right now, trying to save as much stuff as he can. Tires mainly. Got Nick Pozzini here to the inside of the 00. Mark Walker. Mark going to fall back to 11th. Started 17th, but he is still up a few spots from where he started. He was running that high line here at Texas. Evan Gunther, though, wow. He capitalized on that little bump there from Ryan Patty to Jeff Hollingsworth. Ryan is back up to 3rd now. Vinny Bonanno there in that number 10 and 4th. 14 of Cody Eldred. Ron Holyfield. 11 to that 14's inside out of 2 on the backstretch. They're keeping it very, very close here. Still yet. Lonnie Barrington in the 23 getting around the 69 of Hanover Fist. Now, Hanover Fist is what he's known by. Real name Terry Adams, but we just call him Hanover. 3 wide. Now back to 2. We just call him Hanover. It's easier. That's what we know him. That's what I know him by. So Hanover fist there. Still falling back a little bit. Not too much. Mark Walker battling the 23 now. Hoop Baker just got around the 707. Baker to go up into 18th. Battle up here for second. Ryan Patty coming around Jeff Hollingsworth. Think what we're going to have to do is watch these two, the 30 and the 97 here tonight. We're going to also have to watch that guy right there, a Bentley Glacier in the 19. I mean, 18th from 18th to 9th. In 11 laps. Boy, he did not waste any time. 3 wide, and boy, it's close. Oh, man. 3 wide again. Down into turn number 3. Involved in this. Hanover fist. Bonnie Barrington. The 00 Mark Walker. Steve Buhala. Right behind them, bird's eye view of that 3 wide. From what I understand, too, I've been listening, or I listened earlier, and I've heard anywhere between 20, 25, 28 laps. It does start to get a little pushy. Pushy, little tight for everybody that doesn't know. Like a dump truck, it just wants to go up toward the track, up toward the wall. But we're definitely going to have to continue to watch that. Kerry Morris in that 8 Exalta on the outside of the 57 of Thomas Taylor. 16th, 17th, battle up here between Kevin Gunther and Jeff Hollingsworth. That is for second. And look at Vinny Vici. And, well, that's not his name, but, you know. Bo Nano. Cody Eldred coming up here in the picture is Ron Holyfield. He is going to try to get around Cody for 5th. Ron will do it. And Vinny to 3rd. Around Jeff Hollingsworth here. Got some battling going on back here with Lonnie Barrington, Hanover. Battle behind them too, or, well, there was Mark Walker and Steve Buhala. Keep an eye on that as well. Still the 23 and the 69. Lonnie Barrington and Hanover Fist. Still, I wouldn't really put them side by side, but I'd put them close to it. Hanover running that inside line, the 23 on the outside. Lonnie just gets that run on that outside line. Hanover just cannot seem to get around him. Now Lonnie's going to drop it right in front of him. And out of turn 4 they go. Everybody still, I mean, they're neck and neck. Not a whole lot of separation right now, per se. Well, Ryan up front, pulling away a little bit from Kevin Gunther and Vinny Bonanno here, 2nd and 3rd. They continue to go side by side across the stripe for 2nd. Harry Morris. Oh, the 00 Mark Walker. Did he pop the wall? Chase view and turn the camera and kind of see if he did pop it. Well, if he did, it was slight because I'm not seeing any damage on that 00 machine. He got awfully close to it, though. I'm not worried about Ryan Patty right now. Vinny kind of pulling away a little bit from Jeff. Jeff battling Kevin Gunther here for third. Looks like Kevin is going to be able to get that third spot. Jeff back to fourth after starting on pole, and he still has not led a lap. Right now, starting to get these tires a little worn down. Everybody a little bit situated. Lonnie Barrington, man, running that high line here. And over fifth, Kerry Morris. Not a whole lot of passing going on right now. Right now getting a little separated. Strung out a little bit. Kevin Gunther and Jeff still going at it. This is about the only battle going on. So right now, this is where we're going to hang out. No, Jeff's going to make that pass over the 16. So Jeff's going to go back into third. We'll hang out right here with Jeff Hollingsworth and Kevin Gunther for a minute. Kind of see if Kevin pushes the issue and tries to get back up to Jeff or not. We got a battle going on back here, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see what's going on. Hoot Baker, Mark Walker. He come around Steve Buhala like he was sitting still. Now a side-by-side battle between Mark Walker and Hoot Baker. That is for 14th. Old Hoot in the 82 there on the inside. Mark on the outside, way outside. Hoot, he's going to make the pass. Here we go. Back to the inside is Mark Walker, side by side. Down into three. Mark's going to make that pass again. So these two going at it a little bit. All right, so Jeff and Kevin kind of got a little bit of separation going on. About, well, I would say about 4 or 5 car lengths between them two. Mark Walker and Hoot Baker, though, they're still pretty much close together here, about a car length. Now we're going to see Mark still run that high line. Not a whole lot right now going on. All right, they are coming up on Hanover Fist here, though. Hanover, Mark, Hoot. Now, we are missing, of course, Lacavara here. Oh, Bob. On business out there. So, Bob, if you're watching, sorry about the hiccup there at the beginning. But, hey, at least we're back. We're getting it done here tonight. These guys are already killing it out here. Oh, Lonnie. Oh, Lonnie blinking like a Christmas tree. All right, Bentley Glacier. Wow. Man, we could talk about him for a while. But look at that 19. 27 laps into this race. Green flag. He started 18th, and he has cracked the top 5 right now. He is in 5th. I would say Bentley Glacier right now is our biggest mover here. Insane by Bentley Glacier. That is insane. Cody Eldred, Ron Holyfield, Nick Cazzini. They are coming around Thomas Taylor here in that 57. Thomas. Well, Thomas is 2 laps down. He just got around the 11 of Ron Holyfield. Did Thomas pit? Oh, we did pit. did it about 4 laps ago. So he's got those fresher tires than everybody. Now they do get 3 fast repairs for the Downforce Racing Series. There are 2 green-white checkered attempts if it comes down to it. I'm not worried about Ryan Patty. Good Lord. We're a little over 3.5 seconds ahead of Vinny Bonanno here. I'm not worried about Ryan at the present time. He's gone. He's kind of drove away from everybody. We might want to have to check Ryan Patty's car here at the end of the race here tonight. Now, like I was saying way early on here about how they run this league when it comes to the setup, it is an open fix setup. The setup itself is fixed. There are things that cannot be changed in the setup. Now, however, the open is you can change anything that you can change with a fixed setup, like your steering ratio, brake bias, offset, stuff like that. You can change that, but anything else is set. Also, anything in the black boxes when you're racing, you can change. Tire pressure, spring offsets, whatever is in the black boxes when you're racing, you can change. You want more tire pressure, a higher tire pressure, you can do that. If you want to lower, you can do that. If your springs are not right, you can change it. So that's where that open fixed setup comes in, and it's unique because, well, I've never seen it until with this league last week. Very interesting concept. And, you know, if you know how to build a setup, and I'm assuming Ryan Patty does, well, this is what happens. Let me see here if I can bring up something. Sorry about this, folks, but go ahead and drag that over here. Of course, this is some driver profiles for these drivers out here, and I do want to go ahead and get on Ryan Patty here and kind of talk about it. He is from Andover, Massachusetts, a data intelligence specialist, plays ice hockey, hiking, snowboarding, former go-kart racer. So yeah, he's got some experience racing. And of course, a little side note here, he's a front runner. He's got Mark Martin style driver and a former DRS Series champion. So Ryan Patty, he knows what he's doing. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Vinny Bonanno here in second. I'm going to, as they're racing here and a little spread out, I'm going to try to go over some of these. We'll go over second here if I can find him. There he is. I don't have anything on Vinny here tonight, so I'm gonna definitely have to get with the update on this driver profile here. So we'll go ahead and get back. How about we go back here to Hoot? Hoot's battling here with a 00 of Mark Walker here. That is going to be for about 13th, 14th spot. So let's get over here with old Hoot Baker. And kind of talk about, you know, where he's from and what he is. And it looks like he is from Chesterfield, Virginia. He is a retired U.S. Army helicopter crewman. So, salutes to you there, Hoot. Currently employed by the DoD in aircraft quality assurance. Interested in history and exploring battlefields. iRacing since 2009. And, Hoot Baker and Mark Walker just had a little moment there. Wow. That's going to put Hoot back to 13th. Looks like the 69 of Hanover Fist here is too. One more thing on Hoot Baker. A DRS character, good color man in the booth, hypothetically offers a meal for each race from the Hoot's food cart. And I've seen that. It's hilarious. Wonder what was on stake here, on the plate here tonight. Always lots of banter about the selection. Mr. Conservative on the track plays the tire strategy for the long run. So that's a little bit about a couple of drivers here tonight. We'll go over a few more later on here. Yeah. Man. All right, it looks like Kerry Morris is on pit road here. Did something happen, or did he not? It looks like he just came down. Lap 39 of 150 here tonight. Still a long ways to go, and not a whole lot going on. Everybody a little spread out here at the present time. Of course, like I said, we've seen that little hiccup there with Mark Walker and Hoot Baker. It looks like old Hoot and Hanover is going to be going side by side here pretty soon. And over to the inside, the 82 of Hoot Baker on the outside, on the back stretch here, down into turn 3, the 69 of Hanover Fist. Yep, right there, making the pass. That's what he did. All right, Hanover. All right, well, we got a battle up here. Charles Woods, the 11 of Ron Holyfield. Charles going to go up. He's trying to get back up where he started, and I think he'll do it. Yep, back up to that 8th spot. Like Lonnie Barrington, coming around Thomas Taylor. Both of these drivers 2 laps down. They have pitted. Kerry Morris also came down pit road. Like Jeff Hollingsworth and Vinny Bonanno there going at it. Jeff gonna go up into 2nd. Well, how's everybody out there in chat doing tonight? Oh, Cody's racing, so he can't talk. So John Black, Brendan Kennedy. I'm not sure exactly who all we've got out there. Well, I know I do see 7 out there, though, and 7 likes here tonight. So awesome, awesome job. We could get more people out here tuning in. Great racing, though, here at Texas. We've been green, no cautions. We've had some action out on the track, though. Right now, though, just a lot of separation going on. Not sure where everybody's from. How's the weather out there? Like I was telling some drivers out here tonight, we might have to go with talking about the weather. Not a whole lot going out on track now. We do have 3 drivers here. Let's see, that's the 00 Mark Walker. There's the 8 of Kerry Morris, Lonnie Barrington here. Now they are together, and they're going to come around that a 00 of Mark Walker. Fairly easy. Kerry Morris, Lonnie Barrington down now just 1 lap. Thomas Taylor, the only driver down 2 laps, trying to run down Ryan Patty. Here we go. We got pit stops coming. Hanover Fist down pit road. Hoot Baker down pit road. Looks like Kevin Gunther is down pit road here as well. Green flag pit stops here. Tyrone Harris is down pit road. You do not want to make a mistake on pit road. I really can't stay on everybody as they come down, because then we've got more coming down. Now the question is, when is our leaders gonna pit? How long are they gonna stay out? Well, Ryan Patty's got almost a 6-second lead over Jeff Hollingsworth. Oh. Ryan Patty he is on just rails here tonight. Vinny Bonanno, Jeff Hollingsworth still pretty close together here. It looks like Ron Holyfield is down pit road. Steve Buhala is in his pit stall here. Looks like Hollingsworth has had enough. He's coming down pit road. I would assume Patty, Bonanno, Glacier up to third. I would even assume Glacier would be coming down here too. Nick Pozzini, Cody Eldred, Charles Woods. Oh, and Jeff is on pit road as we speak. These drivers should be coming down. Vinny Bonanno coming down pit road. He has had enough. Here comes the 19 of Bentley Glacier, and he almost lost it. Oh, he is down pit road. I hope he got it locked down enough. Charles Woods down pit road here as we speak. Ryan Patty. Here comes our leader, Ryan Patty, down pit road. Nick Pozzini probably won't be too far behind him. I'm assuming Nick will be coming down as well. I'm just assuming. I assumed wrong. Nope, he's staying out. Okay, then. Well, he did not lead that lap, but he is our leader. And Cody Eldred down. No, he stayed out as well. So we've only got two drivers here that need to pit. That's our leader, Nick Pozzini, and Cody Eldred here. We've got, right now, 4 drivers on the lead lap, but after the leaders pit, it will recycle. And Nick Pozzini and Cody Eldred, 53 lap run here with the fuel. Insane. I didn't think they could go this far. I really didn't. It is 100% fuel, so and Nick is still staying out, as well as Cody. Okay, maybe strategy call, banking on a caution. I don't know. Hoop Baker, 82, gonna make the pass over Thomas Taylor. All I gotta say is wow. Wow. And Nick Pozzini, is he coming down? Nope. He not coming down that time. Lap 55 here, folks. And Cody not coming down. Ryan Patty, 19 seconds behind Cody Eldred here. Of course, Ryan being our leader for 44 laps and had that big old lead. He is trying to run down right now the 57 of Thomas Taylor, and 30 is just going to fly by him onto the outside here like he's sitting still. That's those fresher tires. And Nick Pozzini is down pit road. Cody stayed out. Cody led a lap. I would assume Cody would be coming down this time on the backstretch here. So I would assume Cody would be coming down here. That will, of course, give the lead back up to the dominating driver here that has been on rails of Ryan Patty. Yep, Cody is down pit road. Ryan Patty will take back over the lead. And he's only going to have about a 2.5 second lead, I believe. Yeah, about 2.2 second lead over Jeff Hollingsworth now. So it's not as big as what it was. However, everything is now kind of recycled here. So let's go ahead and get up front here tonight. Ryan Patty, our leader, coming up on the 82 of Hoot Baker to put Hoot a lap down. Hoot is on the lead lap, and he has as much right to be out there as Ryan Patty. And I don't think Hoot's he ain't gonna give it to him. He's gonna make Ryan get around him, and there he goes. Ryan Patty to the inside. Across the stripe here. Hooch, he didn't give it to him, I don't think, but he does know that Ryan Patty is just on some rails here this season. So Ryan Patty up in the lead, started in second. Jeff Hollingsworth started on pole. He is in second. Bentley Glacier, yet again, going back to this 19. Oh, did somebody have a moment here? Steve Buhala? Oof. All right, well, Bentley Glacier started 18th and 3rd. Man, oh man. Vinny Bonanno here started in 5th and 4th. Kevin Gunther started 3rd and 5th. Kerry Moore started 16th and 6th. He is having a fantastic run out here tonight. Ron Holyfield started in 7th. He is running right where he started in 7th. Charles Wood started in 8th. Right there in 8th here tonight. Lonnie Barrington started 14th and 9th. And Nick Pozzini started in 12th. He is running in that 10th spot here, just inside the top 10, really. Charles Woods, Kerry Morris. Looks like Charles is going to make the pass over Kerry. Oh, lap 75 will be the halfway mark here tonight. Man, they are killing this race here this evening. 69 of Hanover just went a lap down to Ryan Patty. Well, it looks like Mike Whitaker has taken his car behind the wall here this evening. Oof. First driver to be done. So much separation here. So something going on. Somebody blinked. It might have been Lonnie that blinked. Everybody separated anywhere between a half a second to 8 seconds, 8.5 seconds. Charles Woods is 8.5 seconds behind Kevin Gunther, 5th and 6th. Kevin in 5th, Charles in 6th. Ryan, he's not really gaining much, but he is gaining some over Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeff trying to figure out a way to get Ryan off of whatever Ryan is doing, because Ryan is he's now 3 seconds ahead of Jeff. Good Lord. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna go cockpit here with Ryan Patty, and we're gonna see kind of what he is doing here. Not going to give away secrets or anything because I don't know exactly, you know, what his tire pressures are or any of that. However, we're going to see how smooth he does get around Texas, and he's making it look fairly easy. 175, 176 miles an hour. Golly, that's fast in the corners. And it looks like 168, 164, 165 here. 163 coming out, and he's already back on the loud pedal, so he is lifting. And he is going to be coming up on, I believe that is Lonnie Barrington. Yep, Lonnie Barrington. Lonnie there in 11th, and that 30, he's gonna go to the inside and pass him up and put him a lap down. So Lonnie Barrington, right now, our first driver a lap down. Kerry Morris, he's a sitting duck. I'm gonna say it. Ryan, he's coming. I don't know what Ryan's doing, but good Lord. He is quick. We'll stay on Kerry here for just a minute. All right, Kerry coming down pit road. Jeff Hollingsworth, 4.7 behind Ryan Patty here. Let's check on some more. The 19 of Bentley Glacier coming up on the one of Tyrone Harris. Tyrone is one lap down. Bentley going to be coming around him. Lap 71 here, folks. 72 as it updates. Well, I do have a crank it up here tonight, but I kind of can't use it because everybody is so spread out here. Oh. So I guess what I can do, folks, is just do some ride-alongs here. Lonnie Barrington, it looks like. Oh, man, Lonnie, he's blinking, but he is coming down pit road as we speak. Who is going to get around him, as well as Mark Walker. John Weaver. Lonnie having some major blinking issues. And I even had issues at the beginning, folks. So it kicked me out of the lobby. OBS went down, but my internet didn't go off. So I don't know what was going on there. However, awesome racing out here tonight. How about we go cockpit here with Charles Woods here tonight. Coming across the stripe here, lap 75, no, 74, my bad. Take a little ride along here with Mr. Charles. of course, this is the new Texas and not the old Texas that we're used to seeing. It's changed. Benny Bonanno there in 4th, Kevin in 5th, Woods, who he was just on, in 6th, Nick Pozzini there in 7th, Cody Eldred is a little bit further back behind him. Looks like we've got a lap car here in between them. That is, I think that's a lap car. Now the 57 of Thomas Taylor, I believe. Okay, getting myself confused. There's the 20 of Nick. Yeah, that was the 57. Yeah, and that was Thomas Taylor. Now we've got the 20 and the 14. Neck and neck here. We're going to stay on Nick Pozzini and Cody Eldred here because we might have a battle for 7th. Not worried about Ryan. I'm not really worried about him. He's gone. Ryan Patty, of course, won the 2nd race of the season here for the Down to Forza Racing Series at Pocono. That was the 2nd race. 1st race was won by Bentley Glacier. Of course, last week at Bristol, our winner there was a Bentley Glacier. So Bentley looking to go back-to-back. Ryan looking to keep the trend going here of Bentley, Ryan, off week, Bentley, and of course if Ryan Patty wins tonight, it'll keep that trend going of, you know, I win, you win, I win, you win type of deal. I mean, but right now Ryan though, I think he's got it in the books, and I say that with respect to all the other drivers out here because this dude is, I don't know. And he's coming up on Ron Holyfield here. Now, Ron, he is in 9th on the lead lap. He is the last driver on the lead lap. Ryan, man, what is Ryan? Ryan's going to go to the inside of Ron, and that's going to put him a lap down. So now we've got 8 drivers on the lead lap. Last driver on the lead lap is this man, Cody Eldred here in that 8th spot. Nick Pozzini right up ahead of him in that 20. How far back is Ryan Patty to Cody Eldred? So let's go here to gap to leader. I'm a little different. I don't use it much, but this kind of gives a perspective of how far back Eldred is to Patty or how far Patty is to Eldred. I wish I had the first to last here. This is just 8th to 1st. But you can go ahead and kind of do the math if you want to. Cody's right here. He's on the back stretch. And then there's Ryan. So, yeah, I mean, he's coming. And that would put Cody a lap down. And, of course, if Ryan can get around Cody and Nick, that would put only 6 drivers on the lead lap here. But as I stated before in that driver bio, Ryan Patty, he's a front runner. He knows what he's doing. He's not a dumb racer. He knows how to set those cars up. Tire pressure, the off springs and all that. He knows what he's doing. L-Logs 30. Oh, what? I'm going to go ahead and get a look at that paint here real quick. He's up front. Everybody spread out. Why not? Yep. L-Logs, how the Grinch stole Christmas. Oh, Christmas paint out here tonight. All right. Now we're coming up on that, coming up on Christmas here. He's 6.5 seconds ahead of Bentley Glacier. Bentley in second, the biggest mover. If I had a biggest mover award, it would go to that man right there, a Bentley Glacier. I'm telling you, that dude, even at the start of the race, he jumped within 11, 12 laps to the top 10. He was right there. Taking a look at the tire difference here, it's about a lap between Ryan Patty and Bentley Glacier. Now that, you know, of course, everybody's spread out a little bit. Now, Jeff Hollingsworth is right there. With everybody kind of spread out, they can save tires, they can save a little bit of fuel. You know, there's a lot they can do right now. However, I mean, there's always that chance. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, that gruesome flag comes out and it resets everybody. All right, now that everybody should know what flag I'm talking about. I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it. And Brendan Kennedy, if you're out there, you know what I'm talking about. I'm bad about that. Well, John, you too, you know I'm bad about it. If I say it, it happens. But I really don't want to say it. But, man, I got to say, awesome racing out here, folks. Cautions here. I said it. There we go. 0 caution, 0 laps, 62 laps to go. 5 lead changes here tonight. So I did kind of say it there, but that's kind of what we're looking at right now. 89 of 150. Still plenty of laps left here. Now, the curious thing is they are going to have to come down at least one more time for... I even believe Kerry Morris, who has been out here, he's 2 laps down, been out here 17 laps. I even think he's going to have to come down at least one more time, as well as Lonnie Barrington. Glad to see him back out there after having those Lincoln issues. I believe he might even have to come down at least one more time for a splash and go. Thomas Taylor, Steve Buhala out of the race, as well as Mike Whitaker. Thomas Taylor back here, he's 3 laps down, and I at this point, I wouldn't even count out Thomas Taylor here. 3 laps down, anything can happen. Ryan Patty coming up on the 00. That is Mark Walker. Mark is already a lap down. It looks like he is going to go 2 laps down. Mark's not going to fight that number 30 of Ryan Patty. He's just going to let him go. Lap traffic for Ryan Patty. Lap traffic. I've not said much about it tonight, but lap traffic can be, it can be treacherous, especially if you've had a dominating race like Ryan has had. Ryan has got to play this smart. We see the side-by-side going on right up ahead of him. Boy, woof. Who was that? Hanover Fist is down pit road. Got the one on that car. I was trying to figure out who was, or that was the 7? 37? 37 of Sean Weaver. Yeah, that was the 37 of Sean Weaver. The on the side it looks like a 1. I think. It's the 37 of Sean Weaver, who to get around Tyrone here. Tyrone is on pit road. Ryan coming up on the 20 of Nick Pozzini. Cody Eldred did go a lap down there. Nick Pozzini is the next one in line for Ryan Patty. And Nick is, Nick's gonna make him get around him. I don't think Nick is gonna just let him go. on Nick Posini here. I'm going to watch this because the leader is right behind him. That is Ryan Patty. Ryan trying to put him a lap down. That's what he's trying to do. Oh, the middle of 3. We're in 4 out of 4. Nick, he is fighting hard on that outside. Ryan trying to get around him. Down into 1. Ryan Patty is going to be able to get around that number 20. That's going to put Nick Posini down a lap. 6 drivers on the lead lap. And Charles Woods, last driver on that lead lap. Ryan has got his eyes set on him. We've got more drivers coming down pit road. There comes old Hoot Baker. He is down pit road. Man, oh man. Bentley Glacier is in second, 6.3 seconds behind him, behind Ryan. I just don't see him getting around him. I mean, Ryan Patty, something else here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth in 3rd, Vinny Bonanno there in 4th, and Kevin Gunther rounding out our top 5. So much separation. Might have a battle here. Cody Eldred and Nick Posini, they're still pretty close. There is the one of Tyrone Harris right up ahead of that number 20 machine. And right behind the leader, and it looks like the one of Tyrone is going to get one of his laps back here. He's got the fresher tires and our leader, Ryan Patty. So he did get around him. Here's the 40. Charles Woods. Charles is going to go a lap down as Ryan gets around. So 5 drivers left on the lead lap here. Lap 100. It'll be lap 101 here at the stripe. 101 of 150 here tonight at Texas. Man, Ryan, I don't know. I have no idea. Vinny Bonanno on pit road in his pit stall here. Looks like Mark Walker is going to be off and away. Lonnie Barrington on pit road. So yeah, they will be able to make it from here on fuel. Well, under the race. They can go more than 50 laps, so they will definitely be able to make it. Now's the time to start thinking about, all right, well, what do I do if, you know, there is a caution here for a green, white, checkered, or a caution in general? I think if there's a caution in general, we're going to see most of everybody come down pit road. Even those that just pitted, they're probably going to come down. Looks like Ron is down pit road, as well as Nick. He's down pit road. Looks like Bentley Glacier coming down pit road here. It changed on me. Jeff Hollingsworth did stay out. Don Weaver off and away. Ryan Patty, lap of 105, and he is going to lead. Oh, and we've got that caution. Oh, Sean Weaver. Whoa. I said it, and it happened. Wow. You see what I'm talking about? I just need to keep my mouth shut. Sean Weaver come off of pit road. Did he just loop it? Yeah, he did. He looped it. Oh, he didn't just loop it. He looped it right into the wall. Rip blue cone there. In the wall. Up on track. Into the outside wall. Caution flies. Sean Weaver. Oh. Fresh tires, bud. That. Oh, man. Oh, man. I said the word, and yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. Ryan Patty is coming down pit road here, folks. No surprise, really. I mean, he's been out here forever. Jeff Hollingsworth right behind him. Evan Gunther is coming down. Looks like Charles Woods is going to get his lap back here. Cody Eldred is on the lead lap, I do believe. I think we're going to have a lot more drivers back on the lead lap. Yes, we are, as some of them are not. I would assume just going to stay out because they've only been out there a couple of laps. Ryan Patty is going to be off and away, and if he is in here, I am going to get him down here because he has just been on rails here tonight. He might not want to talk, but I'm still going to bring him down. All right, Ryan Patty, bud, got a copy.
Hey, I got a copy.
All right, well, you have just been on rails here tonight, man. It is... You've been out front 94 laps. I mean, yeah, we've had other leaders, but you just, I don't know. Do you like this track or something?
Hey, I'll be honest. I like any mile and a half or mile track where you can let off the gas and it takes a little finesse to get around the corners. It's a lot of fun to drive.
Well, you talk about Texas. I mean, you guys ran 106 laps here, green flag, and then, of course, fresh tires coming off of pit road is not fun. That happened. So, you know, kind of talk about it. We have this caution here. Everybody's now stacked up again. What's it going to take at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I got to be honest. I was hoping not to see a caution flag and run this thing out green, but, you know, we're going to go green here. Everyone's going to be stacked up. The draft is going to be big. I'll just try everything I can to keep these guys behind me, and if they get by, try to not lose any patience and, you know, save my tires, because I know we still got, you know, we're going to have 40-some laps until the end here.
Yeah. I mean, anything can definitely happen. We know you're fast, but there's also a lot of other fast drivers behind you. Jeff, Kevin, Charles, Vinny, Bentley. Do I dare mention his name? I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, like I said, I never wish ill on anybody. But, you know, it's a little convenient that he pitted right before that caution came out. I was watching in my rear view and just making sure I kept a gap on him.
Well, yeah, we're going to have a ways to go here, bud. Well, Ryan, good luck out there, and I hope I just didn't jinx you.
Thanks, buddy. I mean, hey, caution flies. You never know what's going to happen, so we'll try to just keep the car clean.
Well, I said caution, and, well, it happened, so, you know. Yeah.
Hey, it's all right, man. It's been a fun race. You know, we locked up the most laps led. There's a bonus point there, so I'm happy.
Yeah. All right, Ryan. Well, good luck out there, bud.
Thanks, buddy. Have fun at the end here.
Yep. All right, we'll get him back up there. See here, pace car lights should go off. Yes, I do believe they're going off. Yes, they are. So we're going to get side by side here, and it looks like all the other drivers are going to get that wave around of the pace car here. That is several other drivers that was ahead of the leaders. Luke Baker, Mark Walker, Nick Pozzini, Ron Holyfield, Tyrone Harris, Vinny Bonanno. Bentley Glacier is back on the lead lap here in 6th. Ooh, I hope they have time to catch up here before we go back green. Like everybody is going to catch up to the pace car here, or to the pack. That pace car will dive off to the safety of pit road. It'll be Ryan in control here, folks. Here we go. Ryan on the loud pedal. There's the green. We're back underway here tonight at Texas. And we're stacked up again here for the first time, other than the start of the race, here tonight. Kevin Gunther going to the inside of Jeff Hollingsworth for second. They know they have got to get up there to Ryan. No doubt about it. You don't want to race it up too much, though, because if they do, well, Ryan's just going to pull away. Charles Woods right behind the 37 here of Sean Weaver. So we've got some lap cars here too in the mix. And oh man, lap cars and the leaders, Ryan, Jeff, Kevin. Jeff did get back around Kevin here. Charles Woods trying to fight lap traffic, the 37 and the 69, and over fifth. There's the 8 of Kerry Morse, the 57 of Thomas Taylor. So Kevin or Charles, my bad, Charles doing some lap traffic stuff here. Kevin right up ahead of the 14 of Cody Eldred, who is the first driver a lap down. Kevin setting in third, losing some ground over Jeff. On Jeff here because he's gained some and then he loses some. So I want to see, let's see if Jeff get up there. All right, well, I could do it, crank it up here too, but I really don't want to because Jeff, he's keeping it anywhere between 3 to 4 tenths of a second between him and Ryan. So I want to, man, and even Kevin is doing the same thing. He's keeping it anywhere between 3 and 4 tenths of a second between him and Jeff. So really close. Charles still trying to get around some lap traffic here. And over fifth, right up ahead of him, Charles Woods there in fourth. 6 drivers on the lead lap. Vinny Bonanno there in 6th. First driver a lap down is Cody, as I was saying. Nick Pozzini a lap down. Ron Holyfield a lap down. And Tyrone Harris a lap down. So those 4 drivers, if they got connected together, they would be going for the lucky dog position and position at that. So if Cody, Nick, Ron, and Tyrone can get hooked up here. Drivers 2 laps down, Hanover Fisk, Kerry Morris, Hoot Baker, and Mark Walker. And Hoot and Mark is right here together. Only driver 3 laps down is Thomas Taylor. One driver 4 laps down is Sean Weaver. The caution off of pit road. Ugh. Now, little man, still about 4.5 tenths of a second. Close to about a half a second. Between Ryan, Jeff, and Kevin. 3.7 seconds and gaining ground now is Charles Woods. Charles been out here about 11 laps. Everybody else ahead of him's been out here at about 12, so about a lap difference. And he's gaining. He's gaining some ground on him. I'm sure he is burning those tires up trying to do it. He's now down to under 4, 3.8 seconds. From 4th to 1st, 4.8 seconds. Go battle for position here with Charles Woods. It would be Kevin Gunther, of course, right up ahead of him in 3rd. Go back here to Bentley Glacier. It'd be Bentley and Charles. That would be for 4th. The Bentley is about 0.6 of a second behind Charles. So these two are relatively close. Danny right there in that 6th position, started in 5th. Got the 8 and the 20 ahead of him. Harry Morris, the 20 of a Nick Pozzini. Cody a little bit ahead of Nick Pozzini here. I think Cody, if a caution was to come out, Cody would be good to go. He would be the lucky dog. Ryan Patty, though, he's got company. He's got Hollingsworth right on him. Got 2 car lengths behind him. Jeff's coming. Kevin Gunther, about 0.6 now behind Jeff. Kind of watching Ryan and Jeff here, folks. Jeff, our pole sitter, and he so desperately at least wants to lead a lap here. And I'm sure he would love to grab the win as well. I know I would. Now it's falling back to 4/10. Got a battle going on back here between some lap cars. Kerry Morris and Hanover Fisk. That is for 11th. Both of these drivers 2 laps down. 12 watching and 7 likes here tonight, and such a great race here this evening. Can we hit 10 likes here before the end of the broadcast here this evening? I know there's not a lot going on track per se, but there are some battles. I don't know what Jeff is doing. Maybe he is just emptying Ryan at this point. 3/10 of a second, still behind him. Up 128 to be 129 this time by. Wow, 2 more laps. We're going to be at 20 to go here, folks. And 24 Eastern, 9:24 Central, 7:24 Pacific, and 5 hours behind me would be Hawaiian time. So, whatever that is. Uh, 4:24 Hawaiian time. They apparently have their own time zone, so. Ooh. Ryan gets squirrely and allow Jeff to get right up there to him, because Jeff now is 0.2 of a second behind him. Oh, did Ryan burn his stuff up? Top 3 have been out here 24 laps. Kevin Gunther is now 1.7 seconds, 1.8 behind Jeff Hollingsworth. Oh, Jeff falling back to about a half a second, 0.4 to about a half a second. Looks like Charles Woods, Bentley Glacier going to be doing a battle here. That is going to be for that 4th position, and Bentley is going to take it. Wow, what a run by Bentley. And they make it. 19 to go here tonight. 19 laps. Yeah, they can definitely make it. How much tires has Bentley saved? How much tires has Jeff saved? Or Kevin? Or Ryan? Or even Charles, for that matter. Might as well throw Vinny in there too, back here in 6th. Does he have any tires left? 18 to go. I would definitely be watching that guy, Bentley Glacier. Keep an eye on it here on the timing screen. I can't stay on him. Looks like Mark Walker is down pit road here in his pit stall. He's going to be off and away. He is 3 laps down. 17 to go. 16 this time by. And the stint is 28 for Ryan Patty. $15 to go here. That's going to put him at about 43 laps. Yeah, he can make it. Ryan can make it on fuel. Jeff Hollingsworth can make it on fuel. Kevin Gunther can make it on fuel. A Bentley Glacier, he's been out here at about 32. Like I said, we had that caution. Let's see here, 32. plus what we have left is 15. That's going to put him at about 47. He's going to be, I think he can make it fuel-wise. A green, white, checkered, probably not. I don't think you would be able to save enough for a GWC. Big thing right now for Bentley is how much tires he has left. That's the big thing. Brian, Jeff still keeping it close though. At about a half a second. He's not giving up. 14-13 to go as it updates. Crazy. I know they can make it on fuel. I know that. Well, regulation anyway. That's going to be 12 to go. Jeff still keeping it right there. He's not giving up. Bentley, 2.5 seconds, 2.4 seconds, 2.3 behind Kevin Gunther. Oh, can he get up there? There's the 40 of Charles Woods coming up on Bentley. That is for 4th. So Charles Woods trying to steal maybe a top 4. I am not going to do it. I'm not going to go over how many C we have had here tonight. I'm not doing it because the last time I did it, yeah, it ended up with a C. So I'm not going to say it. But across the stripe, it's going to be 10 to go here, folks. 10 laps to go and 5 minutes left to do this. Can we end it? Oh, yeah, that's the time. Less than 5 minutes left in the race. Can we end this under the race without a time limit? Gotta look at that as well. Four and a half minutes left in the race. Ryan Patty and Ryan just killing it here. Now Jeff is, man, he's right there. He just came around the 37. John Weaver. Oh. He's 7 to go. Next time by. 7 to go. Coming down less than 4 minutes. Close to 3.5 minutes. And 32 Eastern, 9:32 Central. 7 to go, 6 to go. Next time by. Battle, Ron Holyfield, Nick Pozzini. That is going to be for 8th. That is a battle for position with the lap cars. minus 3 minutes and counting for the race. minus 3 minutes. Can we do 6 laps in 3 minutes? That's from what I'm seeing here in the timing screen of ATVO. We've got 5 to go here at the line. All right, nobody talking out in chat, which is surprising. Brandon, John, anybody else out there? I know there's 8 of you. I do know that. Ryan, 4 to go. T-minus 2 minutes. Four to go. Jeff now 7/10 of a second. Behind Ryan. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him, and I don't think he is even trying at this point. He closes the gap and then loses it. 3 laps to go here, folks. Out of turn 4, we're going to go 2 to go this time by. 2 laps to go for Ryan Patty. 8 more turns here. On the backstretch, down into 3. Ryan, 136 laps led at this point. This is going to be 137 and white flag in the air at T-minus 30 seconds. And we're going to finish it. This is going to be white flag here tonight, folks. White flag flies on the backstretch. Ryan Patty, dominating performance here at Texas, the middle of 3 and 4. Coming out of turn 4, it is going to be Ryan Patty winning it here tonight at Texas. Jeff Hollingsworth in second, podium for him. Kevin Gunther, podium for him in third. Bentley Glacier, not a podium, but man, awesome job by Bentley there in fourth. And Charles Woods will round out our top 5 here tonight. Awesome, awesome race here this evening, folks. Hang tight. We're going to be right back. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxSpeedTV post-race show. Oh, we have got to hear from Ryan, Jeff, and Kevin here tonight. Alrighty, folks. Well, I have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. And I am going to start here with our third place finisher here this evening. Kevin Gunther here tonight. Kevin, man, that 16, definitely a great car, a fast car. Would you consider yourself one of the fastest, or was you just trying to hang on to it?
Well, honestly, I probably had a fifth place car. I don't think I was a third place car. I was really struggling there at the end. I was honestly thinking Bentley was gonna catch me and pass me there, but yeah, I managed to come out with the top three. I'm pretty happy with that.
Well, top three, not bad here at Texas. Yeah, you guys got separated, but I mean, different strategy calls and the way it's open fix setup. There's also different things you can do to the cars. So, enlighten me. Is this something that is, to you as it's unique to me, unique to you as what we normally see, either a full fixed or a full open?
Yeah, this is probably my favorite league in all of iRacing the race sim purely because of that. Because everyone kind of starts on a level playing field, but it allows you to adjust a little bit. And like tonight, I made a couple changes. Like on that first pit stop, I made one change to the tire pressure and didn't really like that. So I went back on it and went to my spring offsets there and made a big swing on that. And the car was much better on the long run. But I didn't have the speed to get there with Ryan and Jeff up there. They were a little bit faster.
Well, we had some green flag pit stops here. That definitely, of course, is going to help with that open fix type of deal. But we go from 1.5 miles here at Texas to road course racing next week before we, of course, I'm assuming they're going to have the following week off because it's Christmas. But we go to Watkins Glen. So going from 1.5 miles to a road course with that open fix thing, what's your thoughts?
Oh, me personally, I'm super excited. The last road course we did in this league was in our truck series on Tuesday nights. And I was actually, Ryan and I had been door to door, bumper to bumper for 29 of the 30 something laps we ran. And I actually ran into the back of Sean Weaver, which was totally my fault. But I love road courses. I tend to do pretty well on them, so I'm pretty excited.
Well, talk about Watkins Glen, because there are no cautions unless, from what I understand, is y'all all pile it up into turn one, then there will be a caution. But iRacing doesn't do full course cautions unless it's thrown by the admin. So with that being said, do you have a strategy for that?
Really just, keeping the car clean and keeping the car on track. The key to road course racing for me personally is just, not going off course, keeping all four tires on the asphalt. And specifically at Watkins Glen, I think it's going to throw a little bit of a monkey wrench in everything because of the new course layout and the rescan. So,
oh yeah, that rescan, I forgot about that. Oh
yeah, I think that's going to throw a little bit of a difference in there because the track's probably going to have a little bit of different characteristics. But I think it'll be a pretty good race. We tend to have pretty good races on road courses.
Well, I guess we'll see, man. Next week before the break, I'm assuming that there's going to be a break the week of Christmas, which will be the following week after next week. So, I'll get more information on that. But man, awesome job out here tonight at Texas. Third place here this evening, bud. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, and of course get ready for some right turns here.
Really, I just, I feel lucky tonight. That caution came out at a perfect time. Ryan was right on my bumper there when that caution came out. And, sometimes it's all about being lucky and in the right place. And that's where I was tonight. Shout out to Hanover here for giving us these awesome setups. They're so much fun to drive.
Oh, yeah. And I'm seeing it. I'm not familiar, like I said, with the way y'all do things here yet. It's still going to take me a while, but I got to say, the strategy call, I can already see that. That is insane. So, man, awesome job, Kevin. Man, I guess we'll see you next week at the Glen, bud.
See ya. Thanks for everything, man. Have a good night.
Yep, thank you, bud. All right, well, that is Kevin Gunther here, folks. Let's get up here to our second place finisher here tonight. That is going to be Jeff Hollingsworth, and he is in mid-conversation. I am bad about that.
Me and Ryan were chatting it up, man. How you doing, DW?
I'm doing all right, bud. Well, Jeff, man, second place here. Let's talk about Texas here tonight because, green flag run here for about 105 to 107 laps. Then we had the caution, but we had green flag pit stops there even at the beginning. So kind of talk about the strategy call early on and, of course, when that caution came out, man. Mike's yours.
Well, early on that first pit, I mean, I didn't have it. You're not supposed to adjust anything until you go to your pit, So I was super tight that first run, and when I got to my pit, I did a little, wedge adjustments or whatever, and tape and tire. I mean, I was swinging at it, and it got better. But Ryan had such a lead, I was telling him at one point, I looked up on my F3, and the guy at the top of it was a lap car, and he was 12 seconds ahead of me. So Ryan was gone at the beginning there.
Yeah.
And let's see, as far as the second deal, I was going to stay out. I'm like, look, I don't have the speed to get him, but at least I'll have better tires at the end of the run, So I was going to just drain it out of gas. So I had about 6 or 7 more laps of gas to go before that caution came out, and Bentley dipped in, and it kind of screwed him over because he was in the pit when it came out. And then he had to start it in the longest line because he took a wave, and right there at the end, I felt like I really loosened it up and got a good enough swing where I could keep up with him. I just, you got that air bubble, and Ryan was fast. There's no other way to say it. He's fast as heck tonight. So that was good on him. Good run by him.
Well,
and Kevin, shout out to Kevin, man. He had a really good run too.
Yeah, he did. Kevin had a great run out here tonight. And, we had that caution there, and then, of course, it was green from the caution on. So talk about that last run there. I knew you guys had enough fuel for regulation, but, there's always that chance that there could be a GWC. Was you worried at that point? Okay, GWC, what do I do?
I don't even think about it. I'm pretty sure I had enough gas to do a couple of those at the end. I wasn't stretching the fuel at all with that because I waited to pit until the caution happened, and I had plenty of gas. It wasn't a thing. And green, white checkers happen and everything.
Yeah.
The thing about it is the restarts are hard, and when you're not the lead car and he can punch out on you, I mean, that's it unless you really get a good run. So yeah, I was gonna at the start. That's why I was asking Terry, because I couldn't remember if you go on green or if you have, if you can start it, leader can start it, because then I was going to take the outside and punch it and at least lead a lap, because I was just telling him, I said, dang, Ryan couldn't let me lead one lap. He says, no, we're racing for points, and I get it, So yeah, I was right there, and didn't lead one damn lap, but it was a blast. These guys did a great job. A lot of people have problems with that track, and for it to have one caution, I really had a good time.
Well, you're going to, looking at the points here, because I've got it right here, you were right behind Bentley Glacier here, coming in third, 11 behind Bentley. Now, Bentley did finish in fourth, but 2 spots behind you. You're going to gain some ground. Now, I don't know if you're going to pass him or not, but the points definitely going to be close.
Yeah, Bentley's my teammate, and he's way better than I am. So
why didn't you wreck him at the beginning? No, I'm just playing.
What's that?
Why didn't you wreck him at the beginning? I'm just playing.
Yeah, right. I try not. I hate when I touch another car. You can't. It'd be nice if you could rub another car and get no damage or wipe them out. So I do my best to stay off of people. It's nothing I like to do. So, but yeah, Bentley. He's fast. He's not going to fade any in the points unless he misses a week or something.
Yeah, Bentley, man, awesome job by Bentley. Not only do the top 3, but man, the biggest mover out here tonight is Bentley Glacier. I mean, that is plain out and simple. So, but we go from a mile and a half to some right turns and left turns next week before the break, I'm assuming. Watkins
Right.
Glen, what do you think about the Glen, bud?
I'm not a road course guy. I've recently started doing a little bit more of it, but my goals at road courses are like most guys that turn left, is to keep it between the ditches and finish, and usually I'll do okay.
Yeah. Yeah, keep it
That's about it
clean
for a
and
roadie. Yeah, just keep it clean
yeah.
and try to finish. And they don't have any cautions, so that works out to somebody that keeps the car clean and finishes, because usually you're top 5 or so.
Well, I'm assuming if everybody piles it up into turn 1, there would be, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
Terry and then would throw a caution. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, the admin can.
Right.
The admin of a road course can throw a caution. Yes, they can.
There you go.
So if everybody makes it out of turn 1, I think we'll be okay. If everybody piles it up, then
Yeah,
not.
most of these guys, though, they've raced around each other for a long time, so I don't know. I think we'll make it through turn 1. I'll put money and we make it through turn 1 in at the road course. I think we'll do all right.
I think you guys will too, man. Well, awesome job out here tonight. Second place, just not enough laps to catch up to Ryan Patty there. But man, any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? And of course, get ready for Watkins Glen. Mike's yours, bud.
Right on. Yeah, I got a couple first for Terry and Bob putting on this league and all the work that goes into it. And I'd like to thank my teammates Bentley, Charlie, and Ron that hung out with me tonight. Some guys aren't here. I want to give a shout out to one of the guys I work with, Chase. He watched the race. He was sitting here texting me a minute ago. So Chase and all his friends, appreciate you watching. I hope you had a good time watching. And I appreciate you, DW. I love watching the broadcast, and you crack me up, dude. I mean, you're one of my favorites, to be honest. So anyways, that's about it. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, God bless America, man.
Well, Jeff, I know you, I believe, from another league. So, man, glad to see you. But man, we got one more race before the break. So
10-4.
Man, good luck. Go celebrate here tonight for a second, and thank you for that comment there. So, Jeff, go celebrate, and we'll see you next week, bud.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, that is going to bring us up to... Uh-oh. Put him in the wrong room. All right, here we go. All right. Well, that is going to bring us up to our winner, and I don't even know what to say about this guy. Because I've talked about him pretty much throughout the race, that Kellogg's 30 of Ryan Patty. Ryan, just talk about the race out here tonight, man, because you was just on rails. You didn't look back. We got to hear it from you, man. What was it like out there?
Hey, man, I'm pretty damn excited. I got to be honest with you. That was a blast of a race. I know it probably wasn't the most entertaining if I was up front, and there wasn't a lot of side-by-side racing for the lead, but man, I just about did a backflip off my simulator when that thing ended. I thought I was in the water with Jeff behind me coming at the end there.
A backflip off your simulator. I would have loved to have seen that.
No, man, I'm happy. I'm excited. I feel bad for Bentley. I was looking forward to racing him. I can't say I was looking forward to racing him, because I know he's stiff competition, and more times than not, when it comes down to the two of us, he gets the better of me. So, with me and Jeff there, obviously he was right with me that last run. I know there's like an air bubble that's kind of hard to push through, and yeah, I mean, hey, it worked out. I'm glad.
Well, we keep the trends going here, because going with the wins here. Bentley won Kansas. You won Pocono. We had the off week, so that didn't count. Bentley won Bristol last week. We won't even go with that. And then you win here tonight at Texas. So, the trends are still there. Bentley, Ryan, Bentley, Ryan. What in the world?
Hey, man, I don't have an answer for it. All I do is show up and practice, try to get this thing handling real well. We trade notes in the chat ahead of time, try to get everyone comfortable and fast. And yeah, I mean, the goal tonight was just to loosen this thing up so it didn't start pushing in the long run. But you didn't want to make it too loose that you couldn't stay on the gas. So had to be a real patient tonight. The way the setup was going to be fast, it was definitely loose. So we couldn't use the gas pedal too much in the corners there.
Well, we've got to talk about it because I said it and then it happened and it happened again. There's the jinx.
Man, oh man.
We had that caution and you had a commanding lead and then that caution came out. What was going through your mind at that time?
Yeah, again, I thought I was dead in the water. We come with this package, right? The 550 package, the big spoilers. It just makes drafting just so prevalent, right? And with Kevin behind me and Jeff and everyone all stacked up, I figured it'd be pack racing from then on out. So when I came into the pits, I put as much tape as I could stand on the front of the car and loosened it up probably a little bit more than I was comfortable with, just to try to do everything I could to stay out in front. I'll be honest, if I got past, I probably had too much tape on there. I probably would have overheated the car. So I was trying everything I could just to stay out front.
So out of curiosity, what was your tape here at the end?
Say again, what was my what?
What was your tape here at the end? Just out of curiosity.
I think I got it up to 65%.
Golly!
Yeah, we were. I don't know if you saw the in-car there. We were up around 177, 178 degrees.
Yeah, I don't see that, but golly, that's a lot of tape. A lot of tape. Man, oh yeah. Man. Well, Ryan, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love these cars, and again, I gave a shout out to Bob last week. I'll do it every week I can. He puts on a fantastic league here. The way they got the rules set up, where we have the freedom to adjust the cars, make them drive the way we want to. I love
to a certain extent, of course.
Yeah, I mean, you can turn the screws and adjust the pressures and the tape, and I mean, for me, it's all about being able to make the car loose. And loose is fast, right? So
okay. So Ryan, so you heard it here tonight, folks. Ryan likes a loose car. So all right, here we go.
You got that right.
Well, Ryan, awesome job out here, dominating. Of course, you've led the most laps here tonight. That's obvious. But we go from 1.5 miles to a road course. We go to Watkins Glen next week before, I'm assuming, a break. For Christmas. So
brand new Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen next week. So talk about the Glen, man. Right and left turns. Let's go. Let's hear it from you.
Yeah, man. I mean, these cars aren't made to go left and right, so it's always a challenge trying to get these things around there. Next gen's going to be better at road courses, but we got what we got with the small brakes and the skinny tires. I like the track. It's a good track to run because you get a lot of momentum. It's going to be completely different next week because we got the repave. So
yeah, the repave, that's a big thing, that repave.
Yeah, exactly. So who knows what we're going to run into there. But I'll say for me, my goal is going to be, if possible, I've never had a race at a road course where I didn't have a 1X or, had a clean race. So try to keep it on the track, not get any bonus points, not hit anybody. And if I can come home with the top 5, I'll be happy. I know Bentley's going to be tough. Bentley's a good road racer. So see if we can keep up next week.
Yeah, Bentley is he knows his road course. So, we'll see what happens. We got a week to prepare. So, but man, yep. I got to say, a dominating performance here tonight. You got that car straight up to where you just killed it here tonight. And even though you only beat Jeff by a little over a half a second, you still killed it because, I mean, the lead you had here and lapping, I mean, we could talk about lapping cars here all night long, but, man, awesome job, bud. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate, the victory here tonight?
Yeah, man, I appreciate everything you do up in the booth. It's been fun having you guys broadcast, and obviously I'll go watch this thing tomorrow, have some fun with it. Got a shout out to Terry. Hanover makes our setups. Again, I wouldn't be where I am if it weren't for him. He makes a great setup. Bob, that runs the league. My wife for letting me come down here and do this every week without complaining about it. And Yeah, man. Next week's gonna be fun. Road course. We'll probably get some road course ringers in here, so watch out for that. And
Yeah, probably going to get some road course tempers too. So, you
Yeah.
know.
that tends to happen. And then we'll be back on close out the year at Talladega. So looking forward to that one. That's gonna be a wild one.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, Bud, awesome job out here in the Kellogg's 30, grabbing the win here tonight, keeping, like I said, that tradition here for you guys here at Downforce Racing Series. You know, it just keeps going between you and Bentley. So, I don't know what's going to happen next week, but I'm looking forward to it. Ryan, go celebrate the victory here tonight and get ready for Watkins Glen, bud.
All right, thanks, buddy. Everyone have a good night. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right. Well, I'm going to just put him in a room here. I don't know if that's the right room, but wow. What a race. One caution here tonight. Man, oh man. Well, let's get him down here to the, I want to say it's the unofficial, which it is. Points have not been updated, so it is unofficial. Well, here we go. Ryan Patty winning it here tonight at Texas. Jeff Hollingsworth there in that second spot. Kevin Gunther in third. Bentley Glacier. Man, the biggest mover here tonight is that man right there in that 19. Bentley Glacier there, grabbing a top 5 there in that 4th position. Charles Woods in 5th. Vinny Bonanno there in 6th. Cody Eldred there in 7th. Nick Pazzini there in 8th. Ron Holyfield in 9th. And Tyrone Harris will round out our top 10. Terry Morris there in 11th. Hanover Fist in 12th. Hoot Baker, 13th. Thomas Taylor, 14th. Mark Walker, 15th. John Weaver in 16th. Lonnie Barrington, 17th. Steve Buhala there in 18th. And Mike Whitaker will round it out here tonight in 18th. But congratulations goes to Ryan Patty here tonight, grabbing the win here at Texas. Road course racing next week for the Downforce Racing Series at Watkins Glen. That's going to be round number 5. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all for the likes here tonight and the tune in. I do appreciate it. But until next week, stay safe and have a good night.